Alright, this is going to be a video on Je ne veux pas travailler, and some of it you won't be able to see because I can't get the keyboard quite wide enough. But first we're going to talk about the key and the basic progression. When we get to that main chorus part, it's going to be a 1-6-2-5. And I'll show you different ways to do a 1-6-2-5. This is the standard way that we learn. 1 major 7, drop the top note for your 6th chord, F sharp minor, drop the middle 2 to get your B minor, and drop the bottom 1 to get the E9. So that's your standard way. You don't want to be jumping all over the place. Alright, plus it sounds too much like da 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 da. Alright, now what we're going to do here, say, okay, well let's take it down one position. So instead of here, go here. Drop the 1 note to the F sharp. Drop these top 2 to get the B minor. And drop just this 1 note to get the 3rd of the chord. Because you still got the 9th in there. We want to have the 9th, which is going to be the same as the 2nd. Alright, so we started here. We can drop 1 more down. Starting to get a little bit low. But play around with what works the best. Now, when you get to the actual refrain, it sometimes helps to get the best voicing if you will start off playing the actual melody on the top of it. So then it would be, here's your A major 7, F sharp minor, B minor, and here's your, it's an actual E9. And to get an E13, you're just going to have to add a C sharp to it. Or typically, it would be like that. Okay. And then to get some motion to it, you're going to go. It's not right. Alright, but then the first part is just very recitativo. So you can play this much for a little intro. So you've got your notes. Ma chambre à la forme d'une cage. Le soleil roule passe son bras. This is this shape we've talked about. We've talked about getting this shape, first inversion, second inversion, putting them together, getting a block chord, and that's what's going to come in here. See, there's a block chord right there. Oh, and when you're doing 1-6-2-5, by the way, the one you can use the 1-6 chord and the F sharp minor will be the exact same notes. So I can use the 1-6 chord here and not change it when I go to that. So you got the same chord in your right hand. Whoops. So, alright, so anyway, here's the intro. Ma chambre à la forme d'une cage. Le soleil passe son bras par la fenêtre. Les chansons m'apportent comme les petits soldats qui veulent me prendre. Je ne veux pas travailler, je ne veux pas déjeuner, je veux seulement oublier. Et puis je fume. Déjà j'ai connu le parfum de l'amour. 1 million de roses là-bas m'aurait pas sautant. Maintenant une seule fleur dans mes entourages me malade. My pronunciation is horrible. Right, then you go back to da 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 da. Okay, then after that you go to the Je ne suis pas fier de ça. Qui veut me tuer? C'est magnifique, être sympathique, mais je ne le connais jamais. Here's the 13th. And the last time. Da 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 da. Wrong key. Da da. And in terms of improvisation, this is a 1-6-2-5. So against a 1-6-2-5. By the way, I need to remind you that to play and sing at the same time is very, very difficult. And no one that I know of who's done it extremely successfully is Diana Krall. So you'll want to listen to a lot of Diana Krall. So don't worry about trying to do something really fancy, because it's actually not easy. If you're singing French, then you're trying to improvise on the piano. So, you know, just hang in there. Okay, but now let's talk about improvisation. Whenever you're doing a 1-6-2-5, there's something that's extremely simple, which is you can use just the pentatonic scale for the key you're in. Now the problem is you need a bass player and some rhythm and the chords, and then you got to do this hand, which you can't do. So you either have to do just a bass line or bass roots, or you've got to figure out how to improvise around the chords. It's not that easy in the key of A either. But you can also play the pentatonic scale with a sliding blue note. Or you can use the blue note scale from F sharp, which is the relative minor. So the blue note scale for that, you get the notes by playing a minor chord with 1, 2, and 5. Then 3 and 4 as close to 5 as you can get it. So you can do that progression. So you either go back up to your chords, I can't do it myself because it's in a funny key and I don't normally do that key, but that's how you develop your improvisation, is you just get notes that work. Or you can do just chord tones. But like I said, it's not easy. So there we go.